Hi, my name is Sunny and welcome to my channel Sunny's Starlight. Hi, welcome to my channel, and before we start, please like, share and subscribe. Punch that subscribe button, guys. Thank you to all those people who have already, and thank you for all your comments and your lovely praises, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Tell all your friends and family, and let's make this Starlight family grow even bigger. So today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to not just one but two trailers of the film KGF, which stands for Kolar Goldfields, and a lot of people have already reacted to trailer 1, which has been out for some time, but I was waiting for the Hindi version, and I'm sure a lot of guys will actually appreciate that, because a lot of my viewing audience will probably understand Hindi. This film is actually a South Indian film from the Kannada film industry, so I haven't seen many Kannada films, but I have seen a few. I want to check this trailer out, and then I want to comment on it, and then we'll check out trailer number 2, which I have not seen, but I've heard it's completely different from the first one. So let's take a look at trailer number 1 first of all, shall we?
उस रात 2 घटनाएं हुई। केजीएफ भी मिल गया और वो भी पैदा हो गया।
शेट्टी, मुंबई का बादशाह।
क्या चाहिए रे तेरे को?
दुनिया।
मेरा खून भी तो लाल ही है रे।
तेरा बाप नहीं करे?
नहीं रे, तेरे बाप की, और तेरा बाप मैं हूं।
एक काम करना होगा, एक हाथी को मार गिराना है।
निकल तो चुका, लेकिन वो कहां जा रहा है उसे नहीं पता था, ना ही उसे पता था कि कहां पहुंचने वाला है। वो तो ये भी नहीं जानता था कि इसका अंजाम क्या होगा।
जरा सा खून देखकर इतना डर गए, इससे पहले कि मैं खून की नदियां बहा दूं, दफा हो जाओ यहां से।
यहाँ प्यार अपनापन दिखाना बेकार है, इसकी कोई कीमत नहीं है यहाँ।
जिसका दिल पत्थर का उसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
में हिम्मत हो कि 1000 लोग तुम्हारे पीछे खड़े, तो तुम सिर्फ एक जंग जीतोगे। अगर 1000 लोगों ने हिम्मत जुटा ली कि तुम सामने खड़े हो, तो तुम पूरी दुनिया जीत जाओगे।
Wow, guys, that was just epic. That's all I can say. It was visually stunning to look at. This film is from a South Indian film industry called Kannada, and I've seen a few from the industry, but not a whole heap. And I think no matter what region a film comes from, as long as it entertains people, has a great story and great visuals, then I think, you know, any movie in any language is just a great movie. So this is a great Indian movie. The trailer was shown in a very wide cinemascope kind of way, so you can see the canvas is huge and they have to fill it up. So the DOP has done a great job in filming this, and putting it on this huge canvas, so it just looks so beautiful. So the story is a period piece which starts off in 1961 with the birth of this little boy, which coincides on the same day as the Kolar goldfields being discovered. That's what KGF stands for. And it was one of the biggest gold mining towns in India, which is now defunct because they've run out of all gold. Now what we see is that he starts off life as a shoeshine boy in Mumbai, or Bombay as it was known then, and he grows up to be a street smart kid. He probably gets into the world of crime, and then as he grows up, we hear somebody telling him that he needs to go to this Kolar goldfields to take down a mammoth of some sort. So it's some kind of kingpin or somebody corrupt or something. So he has to travel there. So once he gets to the goldfields, he then discovers the goldfields are being mined by these people who are in very poor conditions, and they're almost like slaves. And he has a moment of redemption where he then decides to help these people break out of their bondage, and encouraged by the words of his mother. And I love that line at the end which said, if you've got 1,000 people behind you because you've got courage, then you'll win the war. But if you've got 1,000 people with courage behind you, then you'll win the world. So I thought that was a beautiful line and very motivational. So he gets motivated by this, and he sets out to set these people free from their bondage. The cinematography is absolutely beautiful, because when you see the portions where they show the slaves working the gold mines, it's drained of almost every color. It's almost as if it's filmed in sepia or monochrome, where it's bereft of any color whatsoever. When you see the scenes with the rich people, suddenly the color vibrancy just returns, and there's a couple of scenes where you've got that red fabric going, and it's bright red, the blue of the flag, and suddenly it becomes very vibrant. So it actually shows you the contrast of these two. And of course, when they show the poverty and the misery of the gold mines and the slaves, it gives you that feeling with that colouring of the kind of depression, the angst, and the terrible conditions that these people are working in. So I think the story is enhanced even more so by the photography. So I absolutely love this film. As to what the rest of the story is, I don't know, but this is just chapter 1, and obviously that means that there's going to be part 2 and possibly more parts. This film kind of reminds me of something epic on the biblical events like Moses, where he leads these people out of bondage, or even the gangster movies like the Godfather, especially Godfather 2, when they're telling the story of Don Corleone with Robert De Niro, where there's not much bright colouring, and so it reminds me of those kind of films. So I think this is going to be an epic film, and let's just see what happens. So let's see trailer number 2, which just dropped today, and it's in Hindi as well, and let's see what we think of it.
मुझसे वादा कर, तो कैसे जिएगा मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन जब मौत तो दुनिया का सबसे ताकतवर और अमीर बनकर मरेगा।
और है तू ही पैसा है। Powerful people come from powerful places.
पावर कहाँ मिलेगा?
कहते हैं ना हर पिक्चर में कोई एक होता है, तुझे देखकर मुझे ऐसा ही लगा। कौन हीरो? नहीं, विलन।
मतलब हार गया आपका हीरो। अब क्या करेगा आपका हीरो?
घायल शेर की सांसें उसकी दहाड़ से भी ज्यादा भयानक होती है।
लड़ाई में कौन पहले मारता है इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। फर्क इससे पड़ता है कि पहले कौन नीचे गिरा। वो क्या इतना बड़ा गैंगस्टर था?
गैंग लेकर आने वाले होते हैं गैंगस्टर, वो अकेला आता था। मॉन्स्टर।
Oh my god, that was just even better than the first one. More epicness in this trailer and more story revelation. I'm completely blown by this because in the first film you get the impression that it's just a revenge movie of one guy and maybe that's it. But here we get a little bit more of the story, and of course it's tied in with some real life events. So we saw the kind of war scenes from the Russian side of things and a couple of other things which were historical facts. And of course we see a little bit more of Yash as a character development. You see his mother giving him advice, so I think she dies at some point in the beginning and he remembers her from time to time and the advice she gave him. So in the last trailer we had that great piece of advice which I just quoted, and in this one as well, she says, I don't know what kind of life you'll have, but you'll be the most powerful and richest person. So again, he's driven, he's motivated, and he wants to make something of his life. And then of course we see a lot more action where it then turns into not just a biblical story like Moses leading the people out of bondage, but then it kind of goes into this whole kind of, as I said, it reminded me of Godfather or Serpico, and I think it just really has a lot to offer, this film. So I'm completely on board with this and I can't wait to see this film. And I hate that Yash because he's got so much hair. I mean, he's just rocking it and some of us can't. So, Yash, stop it. And I love the scene where he's actually fighting someone and he's got his hand over his head and he sort of brushes it to sort of straighten his hair out. That was just hilarious. And then the little kid sort of saying that, remind me of somebody from the films. And somebody said, what, a hero? And he goes, no, a villain. So, yeah, I think this character has a lot of light and shade, a lot of grey area. And it'd be great to see what the story is and how it unfolds. So I'm completely on board with this. My Sunny Star rating for this film is going to be an absolutely golden 5 stars because as a trailer it just blows my mind, and I'm so proud of this film because I think it's been a long while since we've seen something like this, and of course if it's part of a series then I just cannot wait to see how this film does and what they come up with next. So what they've got planned obviously has something huge already in the pipeline. Please let me know what you thought of this trailer in the comments down below, and please like, share and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button, especially if you haven't got hair like me and you hate that Yash with all that hair. Smash it. And of course if you've got hair and you're rocking it, then just gently press it, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications of all video releases that I make. So press that bell, ring a ding a ding ding, and until then keep watching. This is Sunny signing out.